Okay, we are back in Cedar City preparing for the 70.3 World Championships in St George. So yeah, obviously a couple of weeks ago was the Ironman World Championships, and I'm happy to report that I feel like I've recovered really well from that race. We pretty much got straight back on moving the body. Even the day after the race, I did a really easy spin on the bike and a little swim. So we felt like it was really important to just get the body moving, start flushing out all of the stuff that builds up from doing an Ironman. Obviously really lucky I have my physio Michael here with me too, so he's been helping loosen everything off and get everything feeling good again. So actually by the time we travelled from Hawaii to Las Vegas and then drove to Cedar City, I actually felt quite recovered. I definitely felt tired from the travel and the jet lag, and obviously the fact that I'd done an Ironman. But aside from that, I actually felt quite recovered, and once I got training, I actually felt quite good in those sessions. So I feel like the body has done an amazing job in recovering from what was my first full distance Ironman in 3 years. So yeah, I am really, really happy with how the body's feeling.
Good to see you again.
Get over the jet lag?
Oh, not really.
No, we're not waking up early at all.
Woke up at like 10:30.
Which was like 7:30.
I got on beat.
Yeah, you gotta.
It's my favorite for quite a while. Cedar.
Just checking the legs still work. Very nice. Is that a wetsuit cycling or a wetsuit swimming?
Oh yeah. He's going big.
They're both the same colour.
So,
Well, and also like.
It's very important information.
What is the colour of the vine? No, that won't do. So we've decided to stay up in Cedar City. We're actually staying in Cedar Highlands, which is up the mountain where I prepared for the 70.3 Worlds last year. We're actually staying at about 2,300 metres of altitude, which again was something we had to consider with my recovery, was that I was coming from doing an Ironman and then staying at altitude, so this would definitely be a factor. We knew it worked so well last time, and that was one of the main reasons we decided to do it again. And a bit of a risk off the back of doing an Ironman to see how well you can actually recover at altitude, but you thought, you know what, every race I've had so far this year has been a bonus off the back of my injury, so we might as well throw everything at this race and see what happens. So I really love it up here. As you can see, the weather is quite different to what it was in Hawaii. It wasn't like this the whole time we've been here. We've actually had some quite warm, sunny weather up here, but the weather has definitely turned today. It's going to be pretty cold on race day here as well, so something to factor into my race prep and how I'm going to do the race.
So we are now at about 1900 metres and we're going all the way up to 3,300, 3,400. So yeah, it's going to be a big climb, and then at the top it turns to sort of gravel path.
From the humidity of Kona to the dry air of Utah.
Just give me, give me a try, give me a try, give me a try. Just give me a try, give me a try, give me a try.
We're at 2,800 metres now. The air's getting thin.
Getting cold.
Bit colder, not too bad. Onto the gravel now.
Look at the car. Dusty as hell.
Dusty. We're a long way from Nevada. Post Kona, getting back into training. Whenever I've done any full distance race, the first thing I'm able to do is swim. Swim is not a problem at all. It just is a great way to loosen off the body.
Ambition of a rider. I repeat outside with my idol. They be plotting, they be scheming for survival. Okay, Charlie's on the loose, that's a wild. Okay, put your chick by my side, that's a sighting. Okay, every single night, give a piping. What you say? Where the money at? I just left for risk, that's the one, but I'm 23.
The day after the race where I went swimming, I actually felt like, I don't even know what I felt like in the water. It felt like nothing wanted to move, but it was the best thing I could do because afterwards I felt so much better. Getting back on the bike had been fine as well. I actually feel like just flushing the muscles out made a big difference.
Sorry, mate, I've been MIA. Feeling real revived, and I hope you can relate. Of a rider. I repeat outside with my idol. They be plotting, they be scheming for survival. Okay, Charlie's on the loose, that's a
I left running the longest to come back to. I think it was almost a week before I did that first run, and that was just a really easy run just to check that everything felt okay, which yes it did. I had no niggles or anything like that, which I was really happy about. And then after a week I was able to pretty much go into the full normal way that I would prepare for a 70.3 by bringing some intensity in across all disciplines and just get that body firing ready for a pretty intense race. It's 500 metres at around 3:30 pace.
Yeah.
1 minute easy, times 5. 3 minutes easy, and then repeat 2 more blocks, and then a 1k cool down.
Okay, it's quite a lot.
It's quite a big sesh.
So 500
Yeah,
in 1:42.
142.
Hold your form. Better. Finished? Very good.
Big sesh.
That's a big sesh. How far have you gone? 14?
Yeah, just over 14.
I say that's beastly. I can keep up. It's a good sign when I can't keep up at all.
So there's obviously a really quick turnaround between the Ironman World Championships and the 70.3 World Championships. It was actually under 3 weeks between the two races. So quite a quick turnaround. We always knew that it would be quite a challenge. So the main thing that we were sort of focusing on was that the endurance is there. I've done the full Ironman, so I don't really need to do any base work. We've done that box is ticked. So it is actually about doing a bit of intensity, sharpening up and getting ready to bring that speed in for the 70.3 distance. So actually it's been quite nice because I feel like we came here and the work was already done. It was just about me finding that intensity again and sharpening up, ready for what's going to be a much faster race than the race in Kona. I guess comparing this year to last year, both very different years. When we came up here last year, I'd had quite an intense race season. I'd raced across a lot of different styles of triathlon. I'd even gone and done the Olympic trials in swimming. So I knew that it was my last race in the season. I was going to be going and racing in Malibu after, but that was more a bit of fun. I think when we actually came out to the altitude last time, I was off the back of sickness from the Collins Cup. I actually had a really bad stomach illness. I really struggled to begin with at altitude. I had a few days in bed unwell. I had a migraine for a whole day. It was quite a rocky road into the race, whereas this year, the whole year has been a rocky road to get back to racing. But since coming back to racing, I felt really strong and really confident in my body's ability to recover from the race stimuluses. So we're here at only my 4th race of the season. It will be my last race this year, and I've already had some great results off the back of the injury, which I didn't expect. So coming up here this time, I'm not ill, I'm healthy. I haven't really struggled with the altitude at all. It worked amazingly well for me last time, and this time I've had a really smooth transition into this race. So I do feel confident. I've been able to hit sessions better than I did last year. So yeah, it does excite me for what I'm able to do on the race day.
Party gets to start now. Come to sniff out the competition.
That's looking like a fast time trial bike.
Got the right
aero bars on for you.
Change the tyres, put some slicks on.
Well, I'd love it if you wore an aero helmet with that.
I'll put a bigger chain ring on. Yeah, there we go.
Instead of ceramic speed powder, we've gone from
Dust.
Kona Canyon
Yeah,
dust.
moon dust.
Yeah. Yeah, if you could put them on.
Like that.
That's it, yeah.
That way, yeah.
So sometimes I've found I put mine here too.
Yeah,
That helps.
you should actually put them on.
I've got some toilet paper we could put right here so you can blow your nose. So you don't have to blow the snot rockets.
Perfect. Well, the only thing is they say don't put new things on for race day, so I need a few weeks to try that.
And they just tore up the road. They're starting road construction on it. They've got it down to 1 lane with a traffic light. And
I think we should still do it on that.
lovely.
Right.
We're going to be on this road.
Oh,
Okay, cool. So
right
very
near
similar,
it.
yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. All right,
Sounds
see you later
good.
on then.
Perfect, yeah.
Yep.
See you later.
Thanks, guys. See you soon.
Yeah, so last year we actually did a 10-mile time trial with the Cedar City crew from the bike shop, Cedar Cycles, and it was a great way to just test my full race setup. So we decided to do that again with the guys this year, which was really fun.
Every single ride I've done, I've got a puncture.
I mean, these roads are smooth as anything
no.
as well.
Sounds like it's quite near here, like near the valve.
So I don't think tubes work
No,
in America
no.
because you get these wires.
Yeah, that's a bit of wire in there, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what's done it. It's own shit. You need tubeless.
Yeah. God, Jesus, careful. How does that even get in there?
There you go. Punch
Put
it.
it in my hand.
It's like the 5th time we've had that.
Oh yeah, it's the same as in
They come
Kona.
off the lorry tyres.
God.
And so many like farm traffic.
Oh well, the bike felt good riding up to there. Got 5 miles in. Managed to do a nice U-turn on it as well, no problem, so steering's fine.
Whoa!
We have a tyre! And a tube!
Definitely ride that over there and check it's all.
Yeah, yeah.
This time Lucy gets to ride her brand new Cube disc brake disc. This is the first time she's ridden this, and yeah, first outing on it, she got a puncture. So we're hoping that we get a little bit more luck in the actual time trial. She is. Oh, and then I'll be doing it on a mountain bike, so a little bit of a handicap.
It's fair, I think.
But at least if I get a puncture, I can carry on riding, whereas you're screwed.
Yeah.
I get really nervous on the road, so I like to
It's our
be
new
close to
prototype Barrow Nutrition.
Do you usually use a straw, or how do you usually do this?
I normally do a wheelie and then it just...
Pretty good.
Knife and fork is a good touch as well.
Matt was wondering, like, if you, when you're on the bike and you're kind of getting down out of the wind, like, do you choose the left side or the right
Do
side?
you know what? That might actually be more aero, because did you see in Kona they had the chest bearings?
No, I didn't.
So like Gustav Eden had something stuffed down his chest.
I guess you got.
Yeah. There's enough. I mean, how far is it?
We're only doing 10 miles, right?
Yeah. One
Well, so there's 6 blocks. So you do. It looks like you do 1 square per quarter mile.
That's about right. Yeah.
You just see the numbers on the road.
Yes.
Did
Yeah.
you just make it to the turnaround?
Yeah, I actually went a tiny bit further
Okay.
and then realised I had a flat.
You got to meet Jake here. He's a huge fan of yours.
Hey.
Just trying to be the quiet little kid over here right now.
He's holding in the excitement.
You got me.
Yeah. Send me off. No, I'll go first. I don't mind. I am handicapped by
Probably the gear you'll spend the whole time.
mountain bike versus it's Cube mountain bike, so it's quick. Oh right, we're off.
You better go.
I'm off. I've got what, 5-minute head start? 10 miles.
Whatever, Lucy. I think he's gonna get you tonight.
Give you 5 minutes then.
Just an out and back flat 10-mile TT, and yeah, the bike felt super fast. I actually managed to get a Strava segment, one of the quams, which if you go and find my Strava, you'll see it on there. But yeah, just a great way to hit out with the local guys, test out the equipment, and yeah, a bit of a confidence boost that the legs are definitely feeling like they're there ready for race day.
It's alright.
120 millimeter full suspension bike. That's not too bad.
28:33.
Nice.
Oh,
You're tough.
it was on the way back, just out of cadence.
Oh, that was fun.
That was delightful.
Beautiful bike.
Oh, she goes fast.
So we are less than a week out from the race now. It feels like time has literally flown since Kona. Like, I remember finishing that race and thinking it probably will fly to this start line, but I can't believe we're literally days away from this race happening. And the conditions couldn't be any more different to Kona. I mean, I've spent probably since I got back into training preparing for the heat, knowing that Dallas was going to be hot and Kona was going to be hot. This is going to be seriously cold. Like, there is a concern about the weather actually from my point of view, and I think a lot of the other pro women would agree that it is going to be really cold when we come out of that water. I think it's going to feel like -3, even though it is a little bit warmer than that. Something definitely to factor into the way that I race, the kit and equipment that I'm going to maybe change into in T1. I'm someone who does love a challenge, so I feel like we just throw all of that in, but it's definitely going to be really important to factor in my own health and well-being over a result. So I think that I will be thinking about trying to wrap up warm before I get on that bike. It could change, but as you can see from the weather here, it is snowing right now, and we're only about an hour, 40-minute drive from St George, so it's cold down there too. It's going to be a different race. I've never really raced in cold conditions, so we'll see how I fare. I know that swim, bike and run, my body feels great. I feel ready to race, but weather will definitely play an impact on this as well. Okay, thanks for watching this video. It's been a bit of an insight into my preparations for the race here in St George. We have a really fun video coming up, which will probably be post-race. We'll obviously hope to bring you the post-race video as well, but there's a fun video coming up with Gustav and Christian where we did a bit of a hill climb race and also a swim session. So that should be fun to watch, so stay tuned, and as always, make sure to like and subscribe.
I think I need a Morton move.